Oh my goodness, the day has finally come. The sailing alpha is here, and I've just finished the introduction quest and learned how to sail the boat around and stuff. We got to level 6 sailing along the way, and I think we need to get to level 10 to get a proper boat. Right now we just have a raft, which is just embarrassing. It's absolutely so tiny and pathetic. And to level up, we're going to have to be doing some tasks off the task board here. I guess we're going to be delivering cargo, which so far seems like the least exciting part of the skill, but let's get it done. Let's see if we can do some tasks and get a proper boat. Also, here's what the sailing looks like. It's pretty smooth. You can choose what like cardinal direction you want to sail your boat in. I really like how the arrows work, and you can do it on the mini map as well. Overall, it feels really, really smooth, and then occasionally you get a little gust of wind, and you can click your sails to get a little speed boost. It's nice. It gives some interaction. I think maybe there should be some kind of upgrades to the boat to make the gusts of wind happen more often, because a lot of the time I do feel like doing things like these cargo deliveries could get a little bit boring when you're not really doing anything. Here's the gust of wind, and it speeds up your boat a good bit for a little while. Okay, we made it to Port Sarim, and we've got our delivery, which we could deliver onto the cargo table here. Hopefully this gives us some XP. Is that the task completed? Yep, 60 XP. That's it. Oh god, we have to get to level 10 to unlock new stuff. Wait, no, we've also got other things. You can actually also do some charting tasks, as you can see here. So there's like points of interest at the sea that you can chart, I guess with a spyglass and a duck and a mermaid. I don't know. We got to go figure this out because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, we found a sealed crate over here. Interesting. Let's unset our sails and pry it open. Steve Beanie might be able to help you. Oh my gosh, we don't know how to open crates. Something that I like too is actually you don't even have to stop your boat to disembark. And also I figured out something so nice. I can't believe I didn't realize this. You can actually bring more than one cargo at a time on your ship. This might be super obvious, but yeah, it's nice because I'll be able to do 2 cargo tasks at once here. And then also, I didn't think about this, I could probably also take another cargo task from here and then bring it somewhere else instead of going all the way back to Pandemonium to get a new one. That makes this a lot more fun than I thought it would be. You don't have to claim the rewards right away either. You can click off and then just like claim them both at once, I guess. Yeah, that's a bigger XP drop. That's so nice. And there we go. Level 10 sailing. We can now dock here. I think we can get a new boat. So let's go talk to Junior Jim. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's get that small boat. A free small boat? No way. Okay, if you were confused like me for a bit to build stuff on your boat, there's actually a boat building supplies chest here for the alpha or whatever. And now I'm super hyped because we can build a bronze cannon. So we're going to be able to do some PVM. It actually turns out that the PVM was not ready for this alpha, so I'm just going to cry a little bit. And once again, if you're confused, I had no idea how to get a spyglass or anything like that. There's this button here. Take charting tools. You can get spyglass. You can get current duck. Oh, a current duck. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Absolute bimbo moment. And a lot of other stuff. I don't know what to do with all this, but you know, I'll take it. It's cool. Okay, now that I actually have the tools for it, let's see if we can look through our spyglass. I don't know if I have to like set off of here. No, stop navigating. Oh my god. Okay, stop the boat. Oh my god. Okay. It said something about looking at the wizard's tower from the north. Here we go. We're gonna pull out our spyglass and try this out. Oh my goodness. Okay, we just finished that and it gave us 52 sailing XP, and it's like a task, you know, there's like little tasks for you to do, and completing them gives you XP, and it looks like completing the whole area will also give you some XP, which is pretty neat. I don't know what I am doing here. Please don't judge me. And now we've got to track the currents. It's a current duck. There it goes. Now to follow it and see where the currents go. Okay, wait. Oh, I got to navigate. I wish that I was better at this. I think there's just kind of a skill issue, honestly, with learning how to sail. Like, I keep crashing into stuff and forgetting that you have to, like, actually navigate to drive the boat. But here we go. We're following our current duck. Now, this is exhilarating. It's arrived. Let's collect our current duck. And there's some XP. It recognizes your ship and climbs aboard and shares the secrets of the currents. And there's level 12 sailing, which means we can finally do a new activity. Thank goodness we can build salvaging hooks and wind catchers, and now we can salvage some small shipwrecks. I've heard salvaging is like the AFK activity of the skill, which of course is what I'm sure you are all just anxiously awaiting. And there is a salvaging spot just southeast here out of the Pandemonium, which is really close. That's nice. I built a salvaging hook. Unfortunately, it does take the same spot as the cannon, so I had to get rid of the cannon. I'm sure bigger boats can have both. And I thought there was supposed to be like a little circle for you to go to when it's salvaging time, but I don't really see it. Maybe these other boats are over it. I'm really not sure, but we'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, here we go. The piece that looks like, you know, an actual shipwreck instead of a piece of wood is the one you do. I don't know if I'm just a goober, but here we are. We are salvaging it. And yeah, this is pretty AFK. I do wonder what the XP is like, so I really just want to see it pull something up from the shipwreck, I'm sure, because we have the lowest tier. It's probably going to take a while, but come on, give me an XP drop. Oh, there we go. 13 XP for gathering that piece of salvage. And it's an actual item in your inventory. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go do something like use the bathroom or stretch. And then we'll come back when we have like a near full inventory. And we'll see what happens when you bring this back. Okay, we've got our semi-full inventory here. And now we are at the salvaging station back at the port. Let's sort through the salvage. I'm really curious what kind of loot you get. This is obviously the lowest level of stuff. But hey, 300 gold, some planks, some logs, a chef's hat. That's actually crazy. So obviously quite low level loot, but imagine you're on a low level account. Actually, some of this could be decently useful, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it's kind of fun. I like it. It's very AFK. If I had an empty inventory like a smart person, we could have just sat there for a while salvaging it. And then if you don't care about the loot, I'm sure you could just get rid of it somehow. Check out this efficiency. Going to the cargo hold while the ship is still going, and you can't steer it while it's going, but check this out. You can disembark while the ship is still moving, so you can get out your cargo right before you disembark. It just logged me out randomly. I hope I didn't lose all my progress. Shelby, blur out the password. Yes, I see the code. Don't use my special code, by the way. This is my the code was incorrect. Okay, I I don't know how to type. Please. Oh, was my progress still here? Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna cry. Oh my god, the song is called Honky Tonky Sea Shanty 2. I'm gonna turn on the game sound so y'all can hear this for a second. Okay, that quest was brilliant. We got 250 more Slayer. I almost said, okay, why did I say Slayer? Sailing XP. And now we have unlocked this amazing crate of crowbars. Pretty epic. We have so many crowbars. And yeah, so now that we're level 16, we can do almost everything. There's only one thing we can't do yet, and that's the Barracuda trials, which are like little speed run races, which sounds super fun. And I'm very excited for that. So maybe I'll go AFK some shipwrecks or do some more tasks to try to get us to level 30. Wait a minute. If you have this thing on, the wind catcher, you can actually, instead of when you activate your sails, instead of it giving you the speed boost right away, you just save it up and you can use it whenever you want. I wonder how that's useful, but there's totally a use for it. There has to be. Okay, I've noticed one big difference. If I just grab the wind normally, it only gives me 40 XP, but when I put it in the wind catcher first and then I use it, we get the XP from trimming it, which is 20, and then we activate it for 150. I don't really get it, so it's 170 instead of 40. That's like way more XP, and it actually kind of seems like just sailing around and catching the wind is better XP per hour than actually doing the sailing activities, but you know, they did say the XP wasn't balanced yet, so I'll give them a pass. Here we go. After a lot of grinding, which is sailing back and forth, we hit level 30, sailing, which is the maximum level in the alpha, and now we can try the Temper Tantrum Barracuda trial. I'm actually so excited to try this. I wish they didn't make you wait till level 30 though, because it was a bit of a slog doing that. I know there's actual methods that I could have been doing, but I just wanted to get it as fast as possible. There's only been 10 completions of this, so this is going to be a very exclusive club I'm joining here by doing the Barracuda trial. Let's do this. Let's see some of the meat of this sailing method. Okay, so there is the unranked one, which is like super easy. I'm gonna go for the swordfish one just to, you know, why not? I don't know. So we have to dodge things, head to a ship. So as you can see, these little lightning clouds here, they will damage our ship if we sail under them. There's rocks, these little whirlpools, and we have to sail over here by the Temperos to get the loot. No, the storm cloud. Oh my god, I'm so scared. But I think that the wind catcher is actually really good for this trial, considering the fact that, you know, when the wind catches, it might not be the most opportune time to use it. So I do see the purpose in this, and I think this could be fun. Let's see if I can pull this off. Oh my god, I'm such a fool. I didn't even notice these. There's lost supplies in the water, and you sail over them and it picks them up in your boat, and these are like extra points or whatever for the trial. I really like that part, and we're here, or well, we're almost here at the boat. It took me almost a whole minute to get to it though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in time to actually do everything, but I'm trying my best here. All right, let's collect the rum supplies. Okay, we're coming in a little bit late. Let's see if we could deliver these. There we go. We did it. And wait, we have to get all the lost supplies? Okay, wait a minute. How are we supposed to do this in 2 minutes? Am I dumb? So to answer the question, am I dumb? The answer is yes, because these little lost supplies that you gather along the way, they literally are like a guide on how to sail through this. So I wasn't paying enough attention. We got to try this again and see if I can hit that 2-minute timer. That's my big goal for this alpha. Looks like once you collect the last thing, it just instantly finishes it. So I could definitely do this. Let's do this. Let's try the run again, and we are definitely getting swordfish rank. We're going to be like the 5th person in the world to ever do it. I was just sitting here thinking, oh my god, I played nearly perfectly. How could I pull this off? I don't get it. And I just realized these things here. It says you successfully traverse the rapid and speed up the boat. I thought that these were whirlpools and that you weren't supposed to hit them. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No, when you actually use these things the correct way, this is some of the most fun I have had in a while. That was so good. And as you can see, I finished it with like over 20 seconds to spare. And we are now the 6th global swordfish completion. Be very proud of me, please, because I'm very proud of me. And I'm going to do one more run so I can record some gameplay of it to show y'all because, oh my god, that was so fun. They really, really messed up by locking this behind level 30 sailing in the alpha. This should be like, you should be able to do this within 20 minutes of starting this because I think most people's opinions would be very, very different if they had done this instead of just transferring cargo back and forth between a couple areas. Okay, never mind. I'm not good enough at this one yet. It requires more practice. And by that, I mean there's one lost supplies that I missed. And I'm just way too upset to try and go for this one again. But yeah, all in all, the Sailing Alpha has actually exceeded my expectations. I kind of had super low expectations going in because I know it's such an early build for it. And I figured it would kind of just be okay at best. But this is actually pretty fun. I think the weakest point was the cargo delivery. It was kind of just a little bit boring, but I've seen them say that at higher levels, you'll be able to do it much more efficiently and carry more cargo with you and stuff. So maybe it'd be more fun then, but everything else, in my opinion, has been an absolute blast, and I highly look forward to this actually coming out. And yeah, that's going to be the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you think of sailing, if you've tried this alpha out, or what your impressions are from watching this. And if you haven't even done the alpha and you're just here to hate, feel free to leave a great hate comment about how terrible sailing is, about how boats are stupid, and about how these pirate outfits make you look so cute. Have a great day, y'all. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.